And we're back on our News at 10. Teachers of Tomorrow is an organization that helps people pursue a career in teaching. And recently they announced their 2023 Teacher of the Year.
Yep, he's a Houston area teacher and he's here with us now in studio. 2023 Teacher of the Year winner, Isaac Fudge. Thanks for joining us, Isaac.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so this is amazing. So let's first talk about, I have to say, it takes a very special person to be a teacher, right? We talked about this. I mean, we as parents probably had that experience during COVID of making our kids get in front of the computer and learn. So tell us about, why did you become a teacher? What was kind of like the driving force to do it?
Yeah, that's a great question. There's several factors to it. One being coaching is a big part of it. I definitely wanted to get into coaching. I didn't know it at the time in college, so I was a business major, but I think a big part of it is I went to Arizona Christian University in Phoenix. I played football there and I was one of the team captains, and a big pillar that they trained us on in leadership development is servant leadership, and just the impact that you can have on people, and one, how good that feels for you, just being able to bless people like that, but two, leaving a legacy of impact on young people. I mean, it never feels like work.
Yeah.
I love it.
And you're at George Ranch High School.
Yes, sir.
That's right. So I feel like leadership is one of those maybe lessons that sometimes gets lost between classroom to classroom or somewhere, because we're trying to teach a subject, or we're trying, one thing or another, and maybe the leadership lesson gets lost. And then in sports, certainly there's an opportunity to teach leadership, but maybe not every player, maybe it doesn't sink in for them. How do you try to reach all of those kids that way?
That's a great question. I think leadership comes in many different forms, and I think kids are all going to have their own element of that. There's verbal leaders, there's leaders by example, there's servant leaders. I think just giving kids the life skills such as accountability. I mean, you can't lead anybody if you're not accountable to anybody, let alone yourself. So I think building into your lesson planning, how you create a classroom environment and classroom culture, mutual respect and accountability, I think those are two easy, easy is maybe a bad word to use, but relatively.
What's easy for you is not easy for me. Oh, that's great. No, okay, so Isaac, how does it feel to be Teachers of Tomorrow's Teacher of the Year? What did you think when they said you're the one?
I thought it was a spam email at first, just to be honest with you. I'm definitely appreciative and honored, but kind of going back to what I started with, you don't get into education and coaching to make it about you and to do things for your ego. I mean, it should be death to ego and everything about everyone else. So that being said, it feels weird for sure getting all this attention on me. But in reality, I just want it to go back to the kids and all our kids at our campus. But I'm nonetheless very appreciative, very honored, and thank you for the honor.
Well, it certainly has to reinforce what you do each and every day, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. It's a great reinforcer, and one of those things that, there's good days, bad days. Whenever you are having a lower day, just a great reminder of why you do what you do.
All right.
Isaac, how did you hear about Teachers of Tomorrow? Was it in that email, or did you already kind of know about the organization?
I knew about it because I was in it. So moving out here from Phoenix, I needed to be able to get certified to teach because my certification didn't transfer. And so asking around people in the community, people at my work, different teachers, different coaches, I heard about them through word of mouth first and foremost, and they were just the one that I kept hearing from everybody, just Teachers of Tomorrow, Teachers of Tomorrow. And so they had a high recommendation for several reasons, and when I looked into it myself, it was a no-brainer to go through them for my certification.
What would you say to somebody who maybe thinks they want to teach, maybe they have it in them, and they're in a career where they're like, maybe it's time to make a change? What do you do with somebody who's on the fence like that? To maybe test the waters or check into it?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you can go through the process to be a substitute teacher, that's going to be a huge experience for you right there.
There's an introduction,
But
right?
don't they teach the substitute teachers a little differently? They're like, we know there's a sub.
Well, we know the kids, definitely. Yeah. Did you do that at first? Were you a sub for a little bit?
I didn't. I just jumped right into it.
You jumped right, yeah. Yep. Okay, but that's a good way to start.
It's a great way to start.
Okay, and is this something people could do part-time, or how does that?
There's paraprofessional routes that people can do if you want to be an assistant in a classroom or with special education. That's a great way to try to get your feet wet a little bit without being necessarily the teacher of record. That's a great way to do it and still be around kids, see if you think it's for you.
Yeah.
So Isaac, one last question. What's your favorite part of teaching and your maybe favorite memory?
That's a great question. I can't say I have a one certain concrete memory, but there's a lot of great memories. And I think the great memories and the favorite part go hand in hand, and it's in the classroom and on the field. When you see young people have that epiphany, whether it's a subject or something specific you're teaching in the classroom about taxes or personal finance or budgeting, or when we're teaching how to run block on wide zone, how to get a good first step, get my hat to the play side, and then that light bulb clicks. The confidence that comes with that, that's the best part.
It's like that moment they learn,
Absolutely.
the moment it sticks and you see it happen.
Absolutely.
And the reward. How is the football season so far? Pretty good? How y'all
Yes,
doing?
sir. We're 5-0. Had a great start so far,
This
and
guy.
just keeping our heads down, going to work.
All
Coach of
right.
the year is next.
I know. Isaac Fudge, thank you so
Thank you,
much.
guys.